Hello everyone. So I just built a few weeks ago. I finally completed this model. I built the Enterprise from Star Trek Discovery. Again, this is actually my second um, time building this model, and this time, because I sold my trailer, I had a few bucks extra, and I decided to get the Aztec decals. Now I'd done Aztec decals on the 2500 scale Enterprise, and I thought, you know, made it look pretty good. Um, so why not try it on the 1/1000 scale Enterprise? You can buy these for about 50 bucks uh, on eBay. Um, and yeah, the decals were great, but it was really hard to get them to sit straight. So the base coat that you can see is bare metal silver, Tamiya bare metal silver. And I painted the whole model flat black, and then I put the bare metal silver over that because that helps to kind of really bring it out. If you put like a white base under silver, it doesn't have that intensity. Um, so, and because my first attempt at building this was half-assed at best, I really wanted to do it up right. And the decals were great. It was, getting them over the bare metal silver because it's going over a flat coat, and the bare metal silver is more of a matte silver. Um, it was really hard to try and move the decals around. So that was one drawback, but I got them basically straight, and there's I think over 100 of them, and so it's like, oh my god. But part of my uh, reasoning also for doing this, not only did I want to have a really nice version of this kit, but Round 2 is now doing, they just announced that they're going to release the Strange New Worlds version of this Enterprise. So um, the kit will basically be the same. It's just a few detailed changes, and they have the windows around the saucer rim. Um, so I also, in building this, I wanted to have a go at it. Because I wanted to do a really nice version of the Strange New Worlds ship. Um, I thought, well, I'll just build this thing up and see how I can do it, develop a game plan and a technique, and that way I can apply that knowledge to the Strange New Worlds build. And if I'm going to make any mistakes, if I'm going to screw it up, I'm going to do it on this one and not on that one, hopefully. So, yeah. And I think this is great. This bare metal silver is just lovely. And the decals go over it, and they interact well with it. I painted, I actually used they call it bright gunmetal. To me, a bright gunmetal on these darker areas. It's practically black. I mean, it's just, they have a light gunmetal. I thought that this was going to be lighter than that, but it definitely wasn't. So I'm not happy with that. But again, I made that mistake on this one, so in the future, I won't make that mistake again. So, yeah, really happy with it. Um, as far as, overall. Inside the Bussard collectors, you have the kind of fan dome on the inside. I painted that white, just plain old white, painted the fan blades a dark gray. And then this is just Tamiya clear red, uh, painted on top of the dome. And I think it looks really good. And there's a sky blue on the inside on the inner warp grills. Yeah. Now, okay. I did have some trouble in assembling this. Now, because I'd built this model once before, I knew how well it went together. This thing slots together really nicely, but I had problems getting the neck and the saucer to mate properly and to be straight. So it is straight as far as I can tell, but somehow the decals, because the part of the neck goes inside the saucer, the decals and the paint on the outside add an extra 3 layers that weren't there on the other version that I didn't decal and didn't paint. So keep that in mind if you're building one, that you'll want to address that. So yeah, so there's this one. This is the Enterprise. Now, I've already seen the first 9 episodes of Strange New Worlds, and they have a I'm just going to show you this briefly because I'm going to do an actual full video on it later. But I had said that I built this model once before. Well, I had this one. This is one I built before, and it was just sitting in my closet mocking me. And it's like, you know, I'm like, what am I going to do with this thing? I thought about just putting battle damage decals on it, and I was like, no, that's not very interesting. Because these ships don't remain battle damaged for very long. You know, by the next episode or something, they're all fixed up and looking nice again. So I wanted to do something different to it, and I love kit bashing, and so I decided to kit bash this one. And I was inspired by a picture. I'm not going to show you that picture in this video, but you can maybe get an idea. Now, these aren't finalized back here. I have them taped to the back to see which one that I want to go with. But you can probably see some of the changes I've made. And so now, because it's built, there's an added challenge of painting it. So that's going to be addressed in the video. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, so that's it for my build-up of the Strange New Worlds, or not Strange New Worlds, but the Discovery Enterprise in 1/1000th scale. I don't know if this other ship, I don't know what class it's going to be, because there is a class of Constitution class that's not a Constitution class, apparently. If you've seen Strange New Worlds, you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching, everyone.